wannan kuma a'a wannan gaskiya ne a'a to talakawa ba su so gajiya fa haka kare wani kwacin to ubangiji Allah kiyaye to wannan abu yanzu.
So guys, in fact, it's really surprising that these people are not even bothered with the rate at which people died. They are not even worried. They just want to go out. Going out is not even the issue, but they are saying there's nothing like coronavirus. You could see that in other regions that this lockdown took place, and they've been on it for how many months? Now they are just telling them to go on lockdown for 2 weeks, and they are refusing. They're saying that there's nothing like a coronavirus. Of course, are you going to be surprised? So that's why these people are coming out to say nothing like coronavirus, and they are displaying their anger on the streets over the 2 weeks lockdown ordered by the president. The citizens who are not happy with the lockdown in their numbers marching the streets to display their anger. As of 11:55 p.m. April 29th, 2020, the total number of coronavirus in Kano State, it was a 115, while death is 3. But the other death that they talked about, they say is a strange ailment, but they cannot tell what kind of ailment. They are saying diabetes and all of that. Even as of yesterday, people were still dying, and these people are not even bothered to even cater for their lives. Even at this stage, I think everybody should just be careful. Nobody needs to tell you whether you need to sit down. You are the one that will know where you need to go, how you are going to conduct yourself in the midst of the crowd, how you're going to take care of yourself because you love your life. Even if they say there's not going to be lockdown, people should be able to take responsibility of their lives as it is now. Because if you talk about a hospital, nobody even wants, even if there's the best hospital, but for the fact that you are not well at that particular time, because you just be frustrated because you want to do things that people are doing. You just want to move around, but you cannot do that even if you are getting the best care, because you don't want to be in that level. Most of the time people always talk about, oh, we don't have the best hospitals. Even if we have the best hospital, the typical example is what is happening in those countries that have the best and the best. Everything has failed them. Those people who are in that hospital, they will not be talking about, oh yes, our country has the best hospital, because that is not the issue. The issue is for them to get well and move around and do things like every other normal person, but they can't do it. So you should not even be talking about whether the best hospital or no best hospital, because the inconvenience alone, you will just be frustrated when you are unwell. That is what people really need to even understand. And a lot of people have really come out to lash these people that why would they be doing this kind of a thing? It is just for their own good. What of people who have been on lockdown for close to 6 weeks? What would they do? And someone says, I'm not surprised, because they are same as their people. They control each other, see their own social distancing. Of course, they don't even care. People who are coming together, they don't even they don't even understand that social distancing, and it's nothing to them. They just want that freedom. Ignorance and stupidity, God have mercy. Someone say Aboki get sense, Kano no want lockdown, Kogi no want test. Arewa, wetin dey happen? What do you expect we in Kaduna? Somebody say, what do you expect we in Kaduna to do? See another 1 month with no palliative. Just sit at home for 1 week. For 2 weeks you are protesting. Wallahi, Hausas are the bigger problems of this nation. And someone believes that this is insanity. Someone said Nigeria is finished. This is a wrong estimate. The figures are much higher than that. Kano State has been in the forefront of flouting regulation controls of COVID-19 virus. I suppose the federal government should not waste money to bail them out. The money will be given to them. That is not even it is not debatable. The money will be given to them, and it will go to the pocket that it will go to. Kano they are in for a bigger tragedy. This protest is not done in a civilized manner. Display of ignorance and foolishness. Someone say Murik should talk about this. If they defy government's order like this and Kano records more deaths than any state, our dear Professor Ishak Akisola, we go to say some people want to reduce Muslims population. People must be sensible. This is not a joke. US, Italy, Spain, UK, and France are repaying dearly for their insensitivity, like is being displayed in Kano. Someone says, can you see it now? Even women were part of the protest, but when it comes to census, they say the women can't come out. You count them as they show their legs. Hypocrisy. I'm sorry for Nigeria. They need to be educated. I believe strongly knowledge is essential. I think across board, knowledge is essential across board, but some people do get it more than others. That is where the problem lies. But these people, it's a different ball game entirely. COVID-19, we just deal with all of you. We could not continue. Lockdown is for your own good. You better stay safe and stay at home. Someone say, Chai, it will beg divide Nigeria now. This Hausa remain our problem all the time. The death virus has not killed them finish. It's just starting. Some say this is an indication that the federal government did not share money anywhere. If federal government did what they claimed, so people will never react the way they are reacting. The interstate lockdown should be extended until there is no coronavirus in Nigeria, so that they will not infest other states that obey the lockdown. And it's a very, very valid point. Very, very valid point. I think this what is it called? This interstate lockdown should be enforced, because as long as people are moving from places to places, those who have abide or who have really accepted this lockdown, that obey the lockdown, those who are not obeying, you should not come and use their blues to spoil their reggae. Is very, very important. I don't know whether that is really even in place now, because a lot of relaxation here and there, we don't even know which one to believe. We don't even know which one is which, because they are just going back and forth. Even within the state, there's this back and forth. Oh, these people should go as, these people should not go as, this is what is obtainable and all of that. These things must be clearly stated. I don't know whether the interstate lockdown is in effect as we speak, because if they don't do that, that means there will be no job done. There will be no job done at all, because like Lagos and Ogun and FCT that has been on lockdown, if these people are saying no, before you know it again, they will not tell you everybody has the right to move from state to state. They need to really look into that. And someone says these guys want nothing but corona death, despite strange death of over 650 people in the past 2 weeks. They are still arrogant to COVID-19. Ignorance does not excuse stupidity. Unlock the state so they can enjoy coronavirus. Someone says this is state of anarchy. We wait for president's action to the Kano state governor for his inability. And so they see how they are on the street. You never die enough. When you begin to carry all of this, I think these people should just, their governor should even be able to talk to them and do the right thing, and they need to explain. And I just believe that the education that the people need in total is not really ineffective. It's not effective, so to speak. And also, we don't know what a national orientation agency, we don't know what they have been doing. They've just not just been doing their job as it ought to be. Some say now we know that Ganduje is not the problem in Kano, but stark illiterate and ignorance. Leave them, let them feel the effect of the virus, but let them infect other states, or they should not infect other states. After collecting 20,000 naira and bag of rice as palliatives, they have refused to be locked down. Those that are blaming these guys are not familiar with the real situation in the northern Nigeria. Most of these people have to go out on a daily basis to put food on the table, and you expect them to stay at home for 2 weeks without food and be quiet. Kano citizens are very smart. The only language APC government understand is protest. And someone says other states has done it. Nobody is happy for what is happening, but we have to do it in order to save lives. Northerners always want everything for free. For months now, other states have been staying at home. And someone say ignorance and illiteracy kill faster than coronavirus. you know nothing. Of course, other states, they've stayed at home and nothing really happened. They've stayed at home. And that's why they themselves, they need to do that. If they are not going to do that, that means there should be interstate lockdown so that nobody will move from another state to another state to go and cause problems to those who have obeyed the lockdown before now. So guys, let us hear your opinion. Leave your comments below in the comment section. Thank you.